body, baby, show me.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a good day. So, pretty much, this video isn't going to be any sort of discussion type video. I hate these sit downs just as much as you guys do. But I pretty much right now, with truck content coming to a pretty much a halt for a few weeks, until I can get some money saved up to actually get started on everything. I've got a lot of just general maintenance stuff to do, which will all be covered in videos. I've got an oil change to do very soon. Which I've already got all the stuff for. Sorry if I'm checking my finger often. I just filmed an unboxing for RT2 and I cut myself by accident. So, pretty much what's going on is I'm waiting on some money. I got to get the steering rack fixed. I'm going to try to see if I can get a mechanic shop to reseal it versus replace it, because it's expensive to replace the rack and I don't want to deal with it right now. As well as I got to replace the front tires from the camber wear caused by lowering it, which is my fault, so take it easy on me. I know you guys are keyboard warriors. Want to be, oh, you should have put the camber kit in. I didn't put the camber kit in because I didn't want to take. Well, it was just complicated, and it's more meant for alignment shops to install. So that's exactly what I was waiting on. I was going to take to the alignment shop and get done, but my dad did not want me to do that because of the leaky rack. He's like, well, you should get the rack dealt with first in case they do need to replace it. So I haven't lost power steering, but I just leak. So a lot of you guys have seen like the spots beneath the truck where it's leaked the last couple of years. But yeah, I need you guys' help. So obviously people are starting to point out now that they think my content's getting boring now, and I really don't know what else to do right now. I'm doing the absolute best I can with how my circumstances are right now. I'm not like a lot of YouTubers that have sponsors on their builds and, or were spoiled with thousands upon thousands of dollars at their disposal. I work pretty much for minimum wage every day to earn the money I used towards the truck. Those seats took an insane amount of time to save up for. And probably at times I regret that because it was the most expensive purchase I've made, even though they are nice seats and they're decently comfortable. I kind of have had buyer's remorse lately because I spent $600 on that setup, and I could have done different mods to the truck. Heck, I could have even gotten started on a supercharger setup for it. I would have been able to install it, but I would have had part of it. But anyway, that's all besides the point. I'm not fortunate like a lot of other YouTubers are to have those sponsors and to have those just that inheritance, if you will, of tons of money to use on my builds. Like I said, I work for everything that truck's got, with the exception of a couple of things that were graduation gifts, like my exhaust and my wheels and tires. I've bought everything. I bought the lowering kit. I bought the radio. I bought both the radios the truck had. I bought the intake. I bought the ignition coil. I bought the headlights, the taillights, the tint for the taillights, the third brake light equipment to get it fixed. I bought the seats, the steering wheel emblem thing, the steering wheel. No, I didn't buy the steering wheel cover. That was a gift. I bought, the headers I haven't installed yet. I bought a ton of parts on that truck that were all on me in my minimum wage job that I've used to fund this hobby, as well as my other hobby, game collecting and stuff like that. So, obviously it makes it difficult for me to make content that is, constant build videos. A lot of people, that's what people want to see in this channel, is constant build videos. Unfortunately, like I said, I do not have the funds to support that. And, I don't travel for a lot of events because, to be honest, this channel isn't, at the point of a high subscriber count to where it'll be pushed by YouTube's algorithm for these big videos. Import Alliance this year did terrible compared to last year. I still did pretty good for my videos in general, but compared to last year's video, it didn't do as well, which I feel like I like this year's video more anyway, but if you haven't already, check out the Import Alliance video. It's my favorite video I've done this year so far. But, I feel like for traveling out of state for events, big events like Ford Nationals and stuff like that, I'm not at a place financially to be able to afford that trip. Same thing for Mustang Week. I wanted to go to Mustang Week this year, even though I don't even have a Mustang. I really just wanted to go hang out with all the YouTubers up there and, meet up with Nemesis again. I met with him at his pop-up meet. He's a really cool guy. I really like Nemesis. Really nice guy. But anyway, get to hang out with him a little bit and stuff like that. But or at least try to. I don't know if he'd want to hang out with me all that much, but um, I just am not at a place financially to be able to afford these big trips out of state to go to these other events and stuff like that. Grid Life, I thought about going to. I didn't want to swing the money to go because it's rather expensive to go to Grid Life. And yeah, I noticed a lot of you guys have noticed we haven't been to any car meets recently, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Mainly with Caffeine and Octane, it's rained every single Sunday, and I'm not going alone. No one wants to cruise out with me anymore, and I don't know why. No one invites me to hang out and cruise outs or anything like that, with the exception of Michael. Michael does every now and again when he actually puts one on. He doesn't do one on all the time though. So, and the rain's been a huge problem this year. And now with that tire going bad, I'd rather not lose a tire on the interstate. I'd rather not blow one out on the interstate. And again, I have no one to blame for myself for that because I didn't put the cam brake kit in. That's my fault, and I should have done it. Sure, I can rotate the tires, and I'll be fine for a little while until those tires get chewed up, and then I have to replace 4 tires instead of 2. I'd rather not do that. So, pretty much, it'll be a few weeks before I can start doing all these upcoming maintenance videos on the truck. Minus the oil change. I already have the stuff here to do that, and I can pretty much do that at any time this week, really, and do a video out of it. I just didn't get to today. But I need you guys' help for this. I need you guys to suggest some video ideas you'd like to see. Keep in mind, street racing, hooning around, stuff like that is off the table. I am not about to go get arrested for views. It's not worth it to me. I'd rather not have jail time on my record just because I decided to go do a burnout for views. As cool as it would be to do a burnout video, despite the channel name, for crying out loud, is an allusion to burnouts. I just don't deem it worth it right now, and I'm not financially able to really, buy new tires for the back of the truck, or buy new tires since it's open diff. Street racing, again, off the table. Any sort of illegal car activities off the table right now, unless I'm not the one doing it. If I'm filming someone else hooning around, yeah, I'll post it up here. But if it involves me right now, I'm not financially able to handle tickets. I'm not financially, able to handle the wear and tear on tires to replace them from doing burnouts and stuff like that. And with street racing, I'm afraid of the risk. I do not want to. Like I said, I can't afford tickets right now, and I can't handle. I don't want to go to jail. That's like one of my worst fears is going to jail. So, just bring video ideas. If you guys have if you guys want me to just talk about the origin story of the truck, where it came from. I've done videos like that before already, but an updated version with more details wouldn't hurt. Just other kinds of videos. I do plan on going and visiting my cousin this week to work on a video series on the 944. I know I've said that for several weeks now and teased it. I just haven't been able to make time to go over there because a lot of you guys know, despite, not seeming like I do a lot outside of YouTube, I do go to school as well online, so I do spend a lot of time in my online courses doing schoolwork and the like. So, while it doesn't seem like I do a lot, I am actually rather busy. So, it plays a huge part in the content. So, I don't have a lot of money right now, since like I said, I work for pretty much minimum wage. And obviously it takes me a while to save up to buy big parts like that. And just mods in general. I don't have a lot of cheap mods I can do to the truck anymore. I've ran out of cheap mods to do to the truck now because I've done all the cheap mods I could for the truck. It's a lot of stress right now with the channel because I've felt what that person said, that my content is kind of just getting so repetitive now but there's nothing I can really do about it right now. I can't, go out and spend a ton of money on getting car parts, and I refuse to go in debt over it. That's something that you're not ever going to see me do, is go into debt for something that's worthless as a car part. I'm a car guy, but I'm not going to go into debt over it. I'm not going to go into debt on buying an engine or a transmission or, a supercharger kit for the truck. It's not worth it to me. It's not worth debt. I'm very big on trying to avoid debt as much as I can. So that's why I don't have a credit card. That's why I don't have any payments to pay on. I don't like debt. So that's why I'm not taking loans out on anything. I wait for my money. I wait for refunds from scholarships to show up. I wait for, me just to have that money in my savings account so I can just go and I can, spend to my heart's content. But right now, in this kind of wait period in between saving up money and, Just in general, just, waiting for money just to, pile up. It's stressful. It's stressful because I can't create the content I want to because I don't have the funds to support it yet. And I've had a lot of issues with equipment. The smartphone adapter that my phone's currently in recording this video is broken, and I've had to fight it for almost a month now to even be able to hold my phone in it. So I'm going to have to replace that soon. The case for my DB Power Action Cam broke, which means I can't do POV videos anymore until I can get it fixed, because the camera won't hold itself in the case, because of course not. What else is going on? I mean, the truck needs a general maintenance. I can't do mods without the truck being able to run right. So I have to cover maintenance. It's kind of something that's important when you own a car, is to keep up with its maintenance. So as a whole right now, sure, I could take a break from YouTube and come back when I have higher quality content. That's what a lot of people recommend, quality over quantity. But the problem is, YouTube is all about consistency. You have to upload consistently to go big on YouTube. That's why, even though I've taken breaks from filming, I never take breaks from uploading, because I want the channel to stay around consistently. Sure, I could go and mass film a crap ton of just filler content and pump it on this channel until I can get my money together to buy the actual parts. But I don't want to do that. I want my videos to be as raw as possible as that I can make it. I want my videos to be kind of just special. I don't want it to seem like it's been a week waiting for it. And sure, buffer is a nice kind of thing to have in case something happens. But I try to, pretty much, my schedule is I film, edit, and upload same day. Not really same day as in like the video goes like public for you guys on the same day, but I will film a video, edit it on my MacBook or my Mac Pro, and then put it on YouTube scheduled the same day. I mean, it's usually I'm up until 2 a.m. working on YouTube videos, because I even though I have a long day with, dealing with school stuff, doing pretty much what I do to work and all that stuff, I still want videos on this channel. So even though it doesn't seem like it, I'm putting tons of effort in this channel still. And even though the content hasn't been great lately, I'm doing my best. So I hope you guys just can at least understand that a little bit. I'm not trying to wuss out and make excuses for my bad content, but I'm trying to explain where I'm coming from and why the videos have been the way they have been lately. All the sit-downs. There's been a lot of sit-downs lately, and I hate them just as much as you do. A lot of you guys prefer my vlogs and my build videos, which is why most of you guys are here. Most of the 654 of you guys at the time I'm filming this are here for build content, not me sitting in my chair complaining about stuff. So, like I said, I just want video ideas. I don't want insults. I don't want crap given to me. I don't want anything other than helpful, constructive, just ideas. What do you guys want to see in the channel? Because I tried Monday. I really tried to make a creative sit-down video that was not only meant for me to just talk about me, but for you guys to join in on and tell me what you guys were inspired by. Who inspired what you do? And I tried. I wanted to make an interesting sit-down, because I've done too many update videos this year. And I wanted to do something different with a sit-down. So, I get it. I do a lot of videos where I talk, and I don't ever do a lot of build videos. And again, that's nothing more than finances. And I apologize for those who have come to this channel expecting the same kind of content you get out of It's Just a 6 or a Street Speed 717, where they're always doing something. And I just am financially unable to do that. And I apologize for those who came to this channel expecting that. Because obviously if you guys came expecting that, then I'm not living up to your expectations. But pretty much I've talked long enough in general. So I am going to go ahead and cut this video off. So I guess, like I said, just leave me some ideas in the comments, because I could really use the help right now in getting ideas. So thank all of you again for the support on the channel and just, standing by. I know a lot of you guys probably hate these videos and probably wish that I would get back onto it with the build videos, but please just understand right now that I am not in a financial place to do it. Like I said, that the seats are what ruined me here. If I hadn't spent all that money on the seats, I'd be in much better shape. But that's my fault. I did it for the content. I wanted content to come out for you guys that you guys would like. I had higher expectations for the video would do than I thought, than I did. It's done. And that's my fault. I overestimated how it was going to do, and I was barely able to afford the seats. So, as well as some tough paychecks the last couple of times around. I haven't earned as much money as I usually do. So I'm doing my best right now, guys. So just please understand that I'm trying hard. Okay, I just need some content ideas that are going to be cost effective and just in general just helpful. So thank you all again, and I'll see you guys next time.